Hi everyone, so we're going to go over the Deliverable 3 for Trier. We start with the revisions to Deliverable 1 and our domain class diagram, which has been changed to match the necessary classes that we have come up with throughout our time. We also have our use case diagram, which has been changed to add the system box, delete create account, and integrate that into the rest of the functions, and then change some of our communication between the actors. Within our system diagrams, we have updated version of owner deletes a trainer, where the owner communicates with the system and gives the option to delete a trainer if it is found, or if it is not, we have a return call. So we didn't want the system to go back into itself at this level, so that has been changed, and then we also removed the login step because that'll be general. And then we have the owner creates group class, which is actually the same as Deliverable 2, just due to the feedback that we had. And request private lesson, where we remove the trainer in the last request, which the reviewers deemed unnecessary. For our next one, we have view classes, where our account connects with the system and provides a return of what our classes are. And then add student, which has the owner communicating with the system and then giving feedback whether or not the email is already used or not. Then we have our revision to Deliverable 2, which includes the activity diagram from our customer's point of view. So this was changed to represent one specific use case, which is managed class, and then it was based off of our UI more closely, where there's no retry feature, but we just give an error message, and that's where we came up with this. And then we have our activity diagram to request a private class, where it checks if a trainer is available, and then moves into whether or not there are enough credits. Otherwise, requests a different time, and then tries again. And then we have our system class model, which has got a few changes to match our updates. We want manage user settings to be connected to more of our things, and to disconnect from staff because they won't be managing user settings. We disconnected staff from the room, and then we had manage class connect to the room entity, because it will also need to manage the rooms. And then we added some more connections between what the name of our connections will be, and we also added some more things that will be contained within our classes, which are represented here. Then Parker updated our GUI by grouping our windows that are related to each other to make it easier to see how they're related, and then added error messages if you're trying to add a private class for a time that didn't work. We also have our same personas as last time, so we have Joey, we have Ron, and Jerome. Those have not changed. And then we have our new, for Deliverable 3, our operational patterns. So our first one is set password, which sets up a password for an account that our owners created. It's input, email, belt color, and a new password. It reads manage user settings and changes student data, which includes edit and the email. And then it sends customer password change, password not changed. For pre, it's implicit, and post, let valid password equals student data belt color equals belt color. If it's a valid password, then this is the response we're giving. If it's not a valid password, then it gets an error message with no effect. Our next one, we have operation create new group class, which allows the owner to create a new group class. We have to check if the big room is available, and that a trainer is the right rank and also available for group classes. If that is met, then we will create it in the system, and trainer and owner will be informed. Otherwise, we will respond with an error message. So for this one, input is time and belt color. It reads in manage group class, manage user settings, owner data, trainer data, and room. And then it changes class, room, and creates books, sets, manages, and just 3, teaches, enroll, and has a. All per our above diagram. And then sends, owner, and trainer. Pre is also implicit. For post, we let valid trainer equal trainer data, and private only equals false. And belt color is above the belt color that we would need. We also check that a room is available. We assume that the class time equals the time and classroom is available, 0. If we have a valid trainer, then if we have a room available, it creates it and sends us a class created message. Otherwise, if the room's not available, but we have a valid trainer, it responds back with a room already booked message. And then if there's no valid trainer, we just have no effect and it sends an error. Our next one is sign up for group classes, where a customer tries to sign up for a group class. And then for our input, we have email and time. It reads in manage users settings and group class. And then our class creates equals 0, so it's not already there. And then it changes, enrolls, manage class, and student data. And it will send a response to the customer. That's where it ends up. Pre is also implicit. In post, we have a few more assumptions here, which you can see going down. We assume valid class means class time and category 0. Rank, we have student data's belt color equals the rank that we already have. And then student available requires the student data and class enrolls at the time. It requires them to be available to enroll at the time, sorry. And then if the class has openings, it requires that there be fewer people already enrolled. So if we have a valid class, a valid rank, and the student is available, and there's openings, then it enrolls in the system and sends a class added message. If there's no openings, it sends a class full message. If we have the valid class and rank, but no student available, the student is not available, then it sends a double booking message with no effect. If we have a valid class but not a valid rank, then it responds back that they're the wrong belt color for the class. And then if it's not a valid class, then we say there's no class available. So those are all of our patterns. And then we have our weekly review and our meeting notes as well. Perfect. Thank you so much.